Okay, hi guys. So today we're going to go out and we're going to check the garden. We're just going to do a garden preview. We're going to talk about what I'm going to be doing today. So today I'm going to be starting some things and separating my seedlings. So I'm going to be thinning out my seedlings. And then I'm also going to be planting things for my perennial garden. So for my perennial garden, this is just here in my hand. These are just some of the things. I'll show you that later because I also have some more stuff I'm going to plant. And then I got this seed tray here out of Liddell. Let's see, let's move it over here. And you can see that. So I'm also going to use these for my perennial garden to get the starts in it. And then I'm going to use it when I thin out some of my seedlings. You can see it's pretty deep, if you can see that. It's pretty deep in there. So I'm going to set this here. Got myself all prepared with my bottle of water here. So we're going to walk out to the garden, the front garden here, because we're going to have a perennial garden in the back. So hopefully you can see this because the sun is pretty harsh and I can't really see it. So I'm going to use this stick to try to point. So if you guys can see that, that's one of my tulips coming up. Let me zoom in. I got a tulip coming up right there that I planted in the fall. And then I have a couple of more coming up. Here's another one over here. Here. Sorry guys, can't really see good. There we are. Sorry about that. There's another one. So my tulips are coming up. So all these other things out here obviously are weeds. So I'm going to have to come in here and thin this out. And then over here I just have some rocket that I left. It's kind of struggling, but I decided to leave it in. It looks pretty good now. So when it starts getting like really big, getting bigger, I'm going to start using it for salads and things. And then I give it to the chickens, but I mainly like it myself. I really love arugula. So I don't see any more of my tulip bulbs coming up. But what I did is I planted the tulips like all the way around. And you really can't see from my shadow, so sorry about that. But you'll see, this is going to be my sitting spot. I'm going to get me an umbrella over here. It's going to be my sitting spot behind my grapes here. So that's enough of that because the shadow is really preventing me from really showing you guys what I want to. So let's move on. So everything else is still covered up. Still pretty much covered up here. So it's not time to uncover these things. I didn't cover that, but you can see I got plenty of leaves in there that didn't break down as much as I wanted. But I'm just going to mix all that in. So nothing going on over here. My strawberries. You can see that. So we're going to move on to the garden. My rose buds. See, the buds are coming in. If you can see it. The buds are coming in on that. So we're going to walk back here to the greenhouse, take a look. I left the other things on the porch. We'll just grab those later. Now over here, this is my little greenhouse. Everything is going okay. And the other one, not so much, but I'm pretty sure it'll come along. Okay, so husband put up some lights here, kind of haphazardly, but we have my grow lights up here. I have more, but he didn't put those up. I don't know why, but I do need the rest of those put up. But anyway, you can see the true leaves. See these? All my plants are coming through. If you see those little tiny leaves sticking up, those are the true leaves. And the ones on the side, I forget what they're called, but they're going to fall off. So I do need to thin these out. I'm going to separate these out. And I should have more trays. So this is the cabbage. This is the cabbage. And that's finally coming too. And then this is the Japanese mustard, purple one there. It's coming through. So just have to thin some things out. And then we come over here, same with the arugula. It's doing well, just needs to be thinned out. And my Georgia blue collards, 2 of them still didn't come up. Have no idea why. I'm just going to put some more in there. Now these are the kale. If you can see that tiny green dot, I did put more in there. And this one does have one coming up. So I'm going to have to do the same thing to the collards. And then over here, tomatoes usually bounce up pretty quick. Hopefully the seeds are okay. Hopefully they're not old. Nothing's bounced up yet on that. But, you know, I have more time. Probably just needs more time. We'll see. All right, we're going to step out of here. This is the big greenhouse. You can see all the cups and everything, or maybe you can't. So let's go in here. All right, I had to open that up. I couldn't open it up at the same time. Okay, so over here in my little herb bed, the chives did come back. I haven't been out here in a few days because of rain. It's been raining a lot here in Pennsylvania, so the basil didn't come up. So I'm gonna do that again. This is my Japanese eggplant, nothing. So as I said, nothing here. Nothing has come up in either of these cups. But sometimes things are just slow to germinate, or it may have a low germination rate. But I am going to use this right here on my other ones, on my collards, once I thin those out. So nothing here yet. Everything's the same. Don't know what's wrong with that lemon tree. Need to check on it. But this orange tree is doing fine. Olive tree is doing good. Everybody looks okay. Guys, I don't remember what this was. Oh, this is my currant. This is my currant tree. Only gardeners could remember this without actually putting it in there. I moved this off the porch and put it in here. And you can see it's budding. It's doing good. So some of this stuff should start popping back to life soon. Oh, guys, so that's it for now. I'm going to have to get down and dirty and get to work. So what we're going to do while we're up here, perennial garden, going to be putting that, and I know you guys can read, so they're ornamental grass, and I have 2 of each, so I got to set one off to the side. Butterfly weed, catnip, yarrow. Now this is not perennial. This is the medicinal part that I'm putting. I have a lot of medicinal things that I am going to be planting. We got sorrel. Sorrel is the medicinal. And then you got the leprechaun gold, which is the perennial. You got the mountain mint. And then these are not. These are just some beans I'm going to plant up front. They look like the Taiwanese long beans that I planted one year, but they're calling them asparagus beans. So I don't know if that's the same thing or not, but this is what I'm going to be planting. And I actually do have more things that's going in my perennial medicinal garden, but these are the ones I brought out of the house. So I'll do an update on that later if anybody's interested in what more she's planting. But for right now, we've had a break in the rain, and I am going to go out here and get some things planted, guys. So wish me luck on this garden this year. Every year it's bountiful, but you know, we all stress. I don't know. I guess we're just used to doing that. But don't stress, guys. Relax more. I know I need to do that myself too, but let's just relax more.